it's rocks this morning, and I'm on my way about a quarter after 7, a little late. I wanted to get going by 7 at least this morning, but you know, I woke up early, like 4 o'clock in the morning, laid around, picked up the phone because I got a good signal out here, you know, doodled on the phone for like 45 minutes, and I said, man, this is too long. I just shut it down and went back to sleep at about 5 o'clock. Then got up at 6, you know, and just dozed off, you know. I still got a good night's sleep. I mean, I had a good night's sleep by 4. I don't know. I stayed up last night probably till 10, yeah, in the condo. So I didn't get a great, you know, I got enough. I feel pretty good. It's a beautiful morning, nice and cool. It was just perfect in that hammock last night. It was perfect. And the rocks, I'm not even out of them this morning, but I got about 16 miles to go, so I got to get cranking. Another 2.5 miles before I even get to a water source, and I'm just about out of water after eating it. I ate a pretty good breakfast. I ate a chicken burrito, Snickers bar, what else I eat? Pop Tarts, a couple of chocolate Pop Tarts. You know, it's good to have a food bag again. I'm eating whatever I want, you know, just eating away. So carrying a food bag ain't a bad thing, I tell you. It's got a little weight, but that's all right. That's where I camped out, kind of up there. I just did that last video, and I'm walking down here. Trail comes down and winds around. It winds right around this little rocky area, but we're going down, step down here. It's got off this road. Well, let's stay on the trail here, and I'll step over here. Yeah, that little window right here. That looks like a pretty cool farm right there. I guess that's like grain silos or something. That truck. That's a semi truck right there coming. Semi truck right there. Yeah. Put it in perspective. This camera ain't very clear though. Alright. That's 80. I can see it clear. This camera can't though. Yeah, that's I-80, I think. Alright, I got water. Ate out of my food bag a little bit more. Now I'm back on the trail. Alright, another gas pipeline there. Yeah, the gas pipeline will get out here before it blows up. There we go. Alright, getting close to 12. We're just getting out of some rocks. I ain't making very good time. Alright, it says 1755, site of the Fort Durrett Schneider, a lookout post to warn of the approach of enemies in the French and Indian War. This monument was put up by the Historical Society of Berks County in 1915, and it was relocated in 1946. So it must have been around here somewhere, and then they relocated to get it on the trail, more than likely. Okay. High-speed traffic, I gotta wait till I can't hear a car. I was just coming up here in the rocks and it ain't too rocky. I stuttered and fell. My hip almost hit that rock right there. I tried to launch over and land on my back best I could. And then there's one of my water bottles flung off to the side. Oh well, I'm not hurt. I gotta keep going. Let's go. Hey, turn around, see that? There's a white blaze on the tree. There's a white blaze on the tree. Look. I mean, look at this trail. It's all rocks. Now you can tell this is definitely a fire. Killed some of these trees. You can see all the black on the bigger trees around the base. And all right, let's go. I'm still quite a ways, probably about 8 miles from town, something like that. It's getting close to dark. I've got to get as close to town as I can. There's no water sources all the way to town. It was a last place was trickling, and everybody had to get water there. Some of them stayed back there, and they're going to come out. It's 12 miles from town where the last water source that's available right now. So I'm toting a liter hanging off the back here, and I came off that water source hydrated with 2 liters, or almost 2 1/3 liters. So much I carried out of there, and then I had 3 1/3. So I had over 3 liters, and I was hydrated. So I'll have that. I've got so I've been carrying my camp water for several miles now. I guess the last 5 miles or 4 miles, something like that. All right, let me put this away before I fall on one of these rocks. These rocks are just annoying as It's fixing to get dark, and this trail opened up a little bit up here. I know it's going to be rocky tomorrow, but if I can just get within 4 or 5 miles, if I can get within 5 miles, I might be able to make that first shuttle. First shuttle's at 10 o'clock there in town. Second shuttle's at 1. I know I can make the second one if I camp right now, but I'm going after the first one. And the shuttle goes to Walmart. Yeah, I forgot to mention it's a free shuttle. And Cabela's got one of their regional stores in Hamburg there. The trail goes through Port Clinton. Well, Port Clinton and Hamburg, they're not far from each other, about 6 or 7 miles away. You can't walk it on the old skinny roads, but here's the thing. The hotels are over there in Hamburg, and the Walmart's right there. And there's a church over here in Port Clinton, and they'll pick up at the pavilion at the church. Cabela's does, because they know AT hikers are avid gears people, so they pick them up and bring them to the store, and then let them out so they can go to McDonald's, this and that, so they come. So it's something you don't forget. You go in there and you get to see their store, and it's pretty smart. And then they give a ride back. It's like a van. All right, let's go. I think that the ride back's like 1 in 5 every day, and then the ride there is like 1:15 and something like that. I don't know. Or 10:15, 1:15, something like that. All right. All right, it's after 6 o'clock, and I am getting very tired. Now, since I started cutting my miles down on these overuse entries, I haven't been hiking past 6. That's been one of the things. I've been looking for a camp by 6. I start looking for a hammock tree, but not tonight. I'm going to push on to 7. I'm going to look where I'm at, and I'm going to continue on. So I'm going to hike probably at least till 7:30 tonight. So I'm going to keep it. I'm going to push it. See how it feels. I feel all right now, but that don't mean I ain't tired. I just went right back. I checked my step count. Yesterday was the first time I went over 40,000 in a while since I started cutting my miles back. So I've been hitting, around 35, 38, 36, stuff like that, on these days, 10, 12 miles a day. But yesterday I hit 41,000 or 44,000. That was the first time over 40 in a long time. Legs felt pretty good. And right now I'm hitting 41 right now. So that's good. That's good. And I was a little worried I was getting too many. I want to aggravate that overuse. I want to kind of keep it around maybe 45, 50,000 at the very, very most today. I was a little concerned, but it's looking good. Looking good. I got a liter of water, a little over a liter of water bouncing back there where I've got tied to the back of my pack. And I could use it, but I can't filter it out right now. I ain't got the time. It's gonna be getting dark. I'm gonna wait there. I gotta wait till I'm gonna get the camp get set up. I'm gonna check the weather, see if I can't get a good signal. Probably will get a good signal. If it don't look like it's gonna rain, I'm not even gonna put my Cuban tarp up. I'm gonna set it up. I'm gonna get it up, but I'm not gonna put it out. I'm gonna save as much time as I can because I want to be up at 5 and gone in the morning. So that's the plan. All right, I'm filtering the water I carried, the extra water I carried, and I got plenty of water to hydrate tonight. I'm 5 miles out of town. I wanted to get, there was another camping place, but this is high. There's a breeze up here. I wanted to get within 4 miles, but this will be all right. I got to get up good and early to get there by that free shuttle. And sun going down. This thing takes some light. 0% chance of rain. These water sources are drying up. This weekend there's going to be rain again. It'll start raining. I think Friday, Saturday, Sunday there'll be rain. But it hasn't rained in a while, so I'm not even going to set my. It's going to be 54% humidity. Sometimes if it gets real cool in the morning, it'll start dropping dew. But I don't even think that's going to happen. So this is just as a precaution. All right, for practice, whatever you want to call it. If some freak rainstorm was to come, all I have to do is undo that and throw that tarp over either side just to keep from getting my down wet. And that's all there'd be to it. I wouldn't even put the stakes down because it wouldn't be much of a shower anyway. But I'm waiting on that. I'm gonna let that water filter and then I'll be done as soon as that liter fills up. That's what I'm gonna get to town on tomorrow, that liter right there. And the rest of this water down here I'm gonna hydrate with tonight. All right, that's it. We'll be going into Port Clinton in the morning.